Alright motherfuckers, we back here, JayHonoviREACTS, episode number 3. Today I decided to do something a little bit different. Instead of a video game review, we're going to be doing a movie review. And this movie might just be the worst movie of 2020, by far. As if 2020 wasn't already bad enough, it got worse when Netflix announced this movie and got immediate backlash from everybody and their mama. And they deserve it. The movie I'm talking about is, of course, Cuties, a foreign film known by its French name, a word I can't pronounce, directed by a woman whose name I can't pronounce. This movie is god-awful and the acting is even worse. Anyway, the Cuties are a girl dancing group that consists of 11-year-old Ami, they're all 11-year-olds, in the movie anyway. 11-year-old Ami, spelled Amy but it's pronounced Ami, played by Fatia Yusuf, I think that's how you pronounce her name, who is 14 in real life. Keep that in mind. 11-year-old Kumba, played by Esther. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce her last name. She is 14 in real life. 11-year-old Jessica, played by Ilana. I'm not even going to pronounce her last name. She's also 14 in real life. 11-year-old Yasmin, played by Mignonnes. I definitely butchered that shit. She is 15 in real life, making her the oldest of the group. Still too goddamn young. And finally, we got 11-year-old Angelica, who's probably the most adorable one out of the entire bunch. She is played by Medina El Aidi. I definitely butchered that. She is 12 in real life, making her the youngest. Way too goddamn young. And that ain't the part that behooved me. What behooved me was, upon doing my research on these girls' actual ages, I found out that this was Medina's debut film. Not even joking, this was her first movie. Damn, baby girl, they done killed your career before it even started. Cuties is without a doubt the worst movie of 2020. Damn 2020, the worst movie in the last decade. For the simple fact that you got 11-year-old girls twerking for grown-ass men. So for that reason alone, fuck whatever message you had in this movie. There was a message in this movie, but nobody cared about that. That's completely redundant. The message is completely irrelevant to this entire goddamn subject. The moment you got 11-year-old girls shaking their fucking ass, whatever message there was, gone, done. Finito. This movie is uncomfortable, it is degrading, and it sexualizes little girls. I mean, look at the differences between the theatrical poster and the Netflix poster. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and judging by that Netflix poster, I can tell you more than 1,000 words how Netflix fucked up. They already knew they fucked up when they tried to sneak change the goddamn description like we wasn't gonna notice. Like people weren't gonna screenshot that bullshit.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Y'all fucked up, and now y'all paying for it, and cancel culture's all in your ass. Ain't no pause. What fucks me up is there's actual positive reviews on this movie where people are actually defending the shit. I.e. Mr. Girl, this geek right here, apparently watching 11-year-old girls twerk and arouse him and gets his dick hard. He didn't say it outright, but the way he was talking about this movie kind of insinuated it. Talking about 11-year-old girls being horny. Nah, you sick motherfucker, you the one that's horny. His whole goddamn review was sus and pedo as hell, and he deserves all 98K of those dislikes. And to those 1.5K motherfuckers that actually liked his review, y'all are just as sick and fucked up in the head as he is. Now, at this point, I would usually play my intro, but I'm not even gonna play my intro because it got the Pornhub jingle and it's actually used for comedy purposes, and this movie is no laughing matter, even though it's about to get this roast action. So, as B-Lo would say,
man, let's get straight to it.
Also, spoilers, by the way, but you already knew that. We start with 11-year-old Ami getting ready for a Muslim gathering in prayer with her mama Mariam and brother Ismail. Ami and her brother started playing around for a bit, and they ended up in a room that is forbidden by Mariam. And not once did they say why it was forbidden. Talk about not having no continuity. Huge logic gap, not like anybody gives a shit, but it's a logic gap nonetheless. They're at the gathering in the next scene. Ami looks bored out of her goddamn mind, kind of like I was when I was Muslim back in 2012. I attended Jumu'ah one time at the Masjid Muhammad. Yeah, I ended up converting back months later. I ain't gonna hold you. That Muslim shit, I couldn't do it, bro. It was cool, just wasn't for me. Skipping ahead, Ami is wandering around in the hallway till she hears some Spanish reggaeton. And I gotta say that, I gotta roll my R's. But she hears some Spanish reggaeton, and then she turns the corner and we see Angelica for the first time, who is played by Medina El Aidi, who is 12 years old in real life, by the way. And this is her debut film. Not a good start, sweetheart. She is wearing a crop top, a red crop top with black spandex pants, dancing sexually while putting clothes in the dryer. And that ain't the part that behooved me. What behooved me was, after putting the clothes in the dryer, she proceeds to iron her goddamn hair with an actual iron. on an ironing board. What in the Section 8 with WIC and food stamps is going on here? I thought ironing your hair with an actual iron was a black thing. In the hood. I don't know, man. That shit was ghetto as hell. Next scene, Ami tries to be a follower and tried to do what Angelica did and tried to iron her goddamn hair even though it's a hot ass mess. And because it's a hot ass mess, she burnt some of her hair off and almost burnt herself in the goddamn process. Next scene, Ami is at school and I'm guessing it's recess time or maybe free time before school. I don't know, who the fuck cares. Ami is leaning against the pillar and we see Angelica walk past in another. What the fuck does she got on? You way too damn young. Where's your mama at? You need your ass whooped outfit. She had on a teal crop top with roses on it, a red miniskirt, red lipstick, a green and red purse, and platform heels. Yeah, I know. What the fuck? And did I mention she's 12 in real life? The principal then comes out and gives Ami her schedule. Then the camera turns around and everybody's doing the fucking mannequin challenge. Not even 10 minutes in, and I'm already thinking, what the fuck is this movie, dude? Skipping ahead, we see Ami walking with Ismael and their baby brother, whom I forgot to mention, my bad, as she watches the girl group known as the Cuties mess around with each other in the convenience store. At one point, she watches them practice their dance routine, and they catch her, and she gets a rock thrown at her head. That's what her dumb ass get. So I'm gonna say, mind your motherfucking business. Next scene, Ami's trying to wear her brother's small ass shirt as a crop top, being a follower. And she's sent outside to help her cousin Samba bring in gifts from her father, and she steals Samba's phone in the process. Uh-oh. The worst scene in the entire movie involves that phone. Ami is at school and she sees 3 out of the 4 cuties. She tries to keep walking, but they confront her and they accuse her of spying. They then pick on her, throwing her book bag, playing monkey in the middle and all that shit until Angelica, the other cutie, comes over and breaks the whole shit up. Next scene, Ami's in her apartment when she hears commotion. She walks out the door. She sees Angelica playing around and running with her brother's clothes. Angelica takes Ami by the arm and runs back in the apartment, and this is where they kind of become friends. Angie notices the wound on Ami's head from that damn rock. And after an awkward silence, she asks, "You didn't disinfect it?" She then proceeds to take some powder or flour, whatever the fuck it was, and put it on her finger, hocked the loogie on it, and rubbed it on Ami's forehead. Bitch, what? What the fuck? Oh my god, that was disgusting. Skipping ahead, Ami's in the school bathroom when she hears the cuties giggling about something. They then see a boy that they all like who looks much older than them, and they dare her to take a picture of his dick while he's taking a piss. And when she does, they peace out on her. What the actual fuck? Angie and Ami go into the forbidden room. Angie sees how beautiful the room is and proceeds to take off her shoes, wearing no socks whatsoever, start jumping on the bed with her stinking ass feet. They bond while eating candy on the bed, and then Angie shows a video of Angie shows Ami a video of girls dancing. The girls are known as the Sweetie Swags. One of them flashes a tit at the end of the video. They're of age, of course. I had said the director wouldn't dare stoop that low. Or was she? Angie brings up a dance contest and says, "We can beat them if we rehearse." Okay. Skipping ahead. Angie takes Ami to the cutie spot where they rehearse, and they let Ami record it, and she almost fucked it up. Ami takes this video later on and learns and uses it to learn the routine. Skipping ahead. The girls are chilling at a spot, eating cotton candy. Yasmin does a mock catwalk, and while that's going on, the camera pans to Kumba playing with a goddamn condom. What the fuck, movie? She literally blew that shit up like it was a balloon and pretended like it was a fucking boob. Ironically, she didn't even know what a condom was. The girls then proceed to wash her mouth out with soap and toothpaste, which is something Christian mamas do when they hear their kids cussing up a storm. Skipping ahead, the girls are in Angie's room on her laptop and they enter a video chat with the boy but didn't turn on the camera. Yasmin says something about tits, the boy gets horny, then Yasmin turns on the camera, now the boy is turned off and the girls are pissed off. Angie and Yasmin fight the next day at school. And my god, was the English dub fucking awful yet again. It was awful the whole goddamn movie, but there was certain points in the movie where it was just absolute cringe to the 25th power, bro. And the acting was just as bad. It gets worse in the next scene where Angie and Ami are sitting in the dryer. Ami wants to take Yasmin's place and shows Angie that she can dance, because Yasmin is pretty much kicked out of the cuties for now. She knew all the moves, and then she decided she's gonna be extra and did the Beyonce break it back move. Then she did the fucking wop up on the floor. What the entire fuck, man? Anyway, Ami is now officially one of the cuties, and they rehearse. I fast forwarded to that shit, skipping ahead. The girls have an audition. Ami was supposed to beat her, but she got held up by her great auntie. I think it was her great aunt. Was it? I don't even I didn't even care. We just gonna say great aunt. I thought it was her grandma at first, but I heard her mama say auntie, so we just gonna say great aunt, damn it. Great aunt, auntie, I'm from the side, I say auntie. So she got held up by her great auntie to help prepare the food for her father's wedding. She catches the audition at the last minute when it was just about over. The judges were satisfied with 11-year-old girls twerking and doing splits. Ridiculous. Ami gets confronted by the Cuties for missing the audition. She tries to explain, but Kumba and Jess talk down on it. Angie comes to her defense and says she believes. The girls then sneak into a laser tag room and play around for a bit. Then they get caught by a security guard who threatens to call their parents. Angie accuses the guard of trying to cop a feel. Then another guard comes to calm the situation. Then Jess checks her phone. I said Jess and checks at the same time. Jess checks her phone and starts screaming. She shows the girls. They start screaming as well because they made the finals. Apparently there was no first round, second round, quarterfinals, semifinals, or anything like that. No, they just went straight to the fucking finals. What kind of competition is this? The hell? The guards don't believe it, so to prove it, Ami starts twerking. Can't begin to tell you how many times I facepalmed during this movie. I facepalmed again during the next scene where Ami walked into school dressed like a whole thot. She was pretty much wearing the same shit that Angelica was wearing in the first scene that we seen her in, with the red crop top and the black spandex pants. The girls then go outside and they see the Sweetie Swags. Their name is so ass, and apparently they're not of age because they were at school. I would seriously hope they're of age, because if not, then that tip flash that we seen earlier was... Excuse me while I go throw up for a moment. I'm back. Child tits though? Really, movie? Child tits? Come on, man. That's the last thing I want to see is flashing child nipples. Fuck out of here. One of the SWs throws a soda can in the trash but missed. While doing so, she makes eye contact with Ami. Ami takes offense. She goes over and tries to fight her. And she didn't even do shit. All she did was pull her hair and they both fell to the ground. No punches thrown. The SWs take full control and they pull down Ami's pants. They pull Ami's pants down, exposing her child ass to everybody. Next is the worst scene in the entire movie. Remember Cousin Samba's phone that Ami stole? Well, she gets caught on it by Samba. He takes it, they argue for a second, then Ami, for whatever reason, starts to take her clothes off. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Samba pushes her into the door. They get into a scuffle over the phone. Ami bites Samba's hand, takes the phone, runs into the bathroom, locks the door, and just when you thought they couldn't stoop any lower, they have this little ass girl pull down her pants and her drawers and take a pic of her Kudabanker with the flash on. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Facepalm 1,000 times, bro. Movie or not, you do not have no fucking 14-year-old who was playing an 11-year-old do no shit like that. First child tits, then child ass, and now children gina. And my Blasphemous HD voice, children gina. Come on, man. I didn't think they would stoop that fucking low, but they did. They did. Ami posted a pic online so everybody could see, which fucks up her reputation, and now everybody sees her as an 11-year-old slut. The next day, she's in class and it's even more evident because she's still dressed like a fucking thot. But the teacher calls her up to the board. She walks past this little white boy who smacks her on the ass. Yeah, you heard what I said. An 11-year-old boy smacks an 11-year-old girl's ass. I didn't even know. We don't even know what it is. I didn't even know what to say after that, bro. I didn't even know what to say. The teacher sees this as Amy stabs the boy in the hand with a goddamn pen. The teacher calls both their parents, and I'm assuming the little white boy ain't got nothing but a timeout and grounded for a week.
Oh, you're in big trouble, mister. No phone and no TV for a week because you're grounded.
Get it? Because white parents don't beat their kids. Some of them do, but most white parents don't beat their kids. Ami's mama, on the other hand, don't play that shit. She went full black mama mode and beat her motherfucking ass for being a little whore. In my black youngster voice, little whore. Little whore. Mama and auntie throw holy water on Ami, who then proceeds to dance like a little whore. Yet again, twerking and all. Then they even panned. I almost don't even want to say the shit because I was so fucking disgusted with the movie already as a whole, and then they go and do this bullshit. They even panned the camera on her little child ass, man. Like, what the fuck, dude? Jess and Kuma don't want to be friends with Ami no more because she posted that damn cooter pic. Yeah, I can't call her the pussy because she's supposed to be 11 in the movie. She's 14 in real life, and in my family growing up, we called her the pooper or a cooter baker for girls that age. It ain't a pussy till you grown. Ami's now out of the dance comp for now. Ami bails on her father's wedding before it even starts. Goes by the lake. Yasmin walks by the lake, and from behind, Ami pushes her into the lake. Yasmin couldn't swim and almost drowns till she grabs a life buoy to keep her afloat. Not gonna lie, that part was actually pretty sad, seeing her struggle like that, especially after hearing the people drowning lately. You know what I'm saying? Shad Gaspard, R.I.P., Neo Rivera, R.I.P. So to see Yasmin pretend drown like that, it was kind of scary to say the least. Anyway, Ami playing that shit because at this point, Yasmin was lit back in the Cuties, but Ami didn't want to lose her spot, so she commits attempted murder, watches Yasmin struggle for a minute, and then walks off. Yeah, this just got dark. That's tough. Ami makes it to the dance comp, and the Cuties have no choice but to let her dance because they're up next. The music starts as they walk on stage, and the dance routine they did was the grownest shit that you would ever see. This was some shit that you would see in a fucking strip club. This is some shit that you would see Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion do in a WAP video. It was that fucking bad. And the fucked up part about it is that they're supposed to be 11. 11 in the movie. 3 of them is 14 in real life. 1 is 15. Did I mention that Medina, the girl who plays Angelica, is fucking 12? Not even a 10 yet, and they got her and these other girls up there doing this shit. The fuck, man? Come on, dude. They did the most sexual shit that you would ever see a kid do. They even did the WAP hump into the face down, ass up position. They was even getting close-up shots of children's vagina with the camera, bro. Speechless. I don't even know what to say after that. Speechless. I just fast forwarded through the rest of the goddamn dance after that. I was so fucking uncomfortable. Speaking of uncomfortable, it was so bad you had people in the crowd looking uncomfortable and disgusted. For real. They looked legit uncomfortable and disgusted. I feel for them, man, having to sit there and watch that shit on set. Bro, ridiculous. Ami starts dancing and bursts into tears after she realized she fucked up by being a little whore, runs home and decides to be a kid again. Sorry, honey. Once a slut, always a slut. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't say that about no 11-year-old, 14-year-old. But you get where I'm coming from. They said this movie was emotional. I was emotional, all right. Emotionally scarred. You ain't seen this movie? Good. You don't want to. This movie was fucking terrible. How many F-bombs did I drop in this movie? I don't fucking care. It deserved that many F-bombs. Shame on the goddamn director, whatever that bitch's name is. What's her name? Maimuna Dahor? Once again in my black youngster voice, Dahor. Shame on her for directing this bullshit. Shame on her for putting this bullshit out. And shame on her for talking good about this movie with a smile on her face like she accomplished some shit. The only thing she accomplished was being one of the most hated movie directors worldwide. Congratulations, you played yourself. And shame on the bitch for casting 14-year-old girls to bust it open with scantily clad outfits on. You, bitch, you fucked up. Oh, and then I mentioned the youngest, Medina, who plays Angelica, is fucking 12. The least y'all could have did was cast some of-age girls and put them through the makeup department to make them look younger. Still would have been degrading as hell, but still. Tyler Perry did it when they did Medea Goes to Jail, the Medea Goes to Jail play. One of the characters' name was Tony, and that character was 16 years old. The actress herself, damn near in her 30s. But they did a good-ass job making her look 16, from the makeup to the clothes to, you know, the way she was acting. It was like she was an actual 16-year-old girl. They didn't say shit about her age until you watched the behind-the-scenes footage. Same shit with I Can Do Bad All By Myself, the play. Mei Lee's daughter, Keisha. That character was 14 years old. The girl herself, the actress, I think they said mid to late 20s, I believe. She looked just like a 14-year-old on that goddamn play. So again, you know, if you could put, you know, some of-age girls in the MDP, the makeup department, and make them look younger instead of actually using younger girls, you'd be better off for it. So Tyler Perry can do it, your ass can do it. I just went on script right there, but let it ride, bro. Don't cast a little girl for a movie unless she's actually playing a little girl and acting that little girl's age. I'm gonna say that one more motherfucking time so all of these other directors can get the goddamn message. Learn from her mistakes. Don't cast a little girl unless she's playing a little girl and acting that little girl's age. Shame on that bitch Maimuna Dahor. And shame on Netflix for not taking the fucking movie down. Changing the description and the poster don't mean a goddamn thing. It's still the same fucking movie. Final rating, Fuck a rating. This shit was so bad it ain't even getting a rating. It don't even deserve a rating. I ain't a part of cancel culture whatsoever, but my Muna the whore, consider your ass fucking canceled. Hope y'all enjoyed this review and hated this movie as much as I did. Like I said in the intro, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Instead of doing strictly video game reviews, why not do movie reviews as well? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna go on and wrap this up like a kind of, oh shit. You know what? I don't even want to think about condoms after this goddamn movie. So stay tuned for my next goddamn review. Until then, I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump.
Oh my God, he has COVID. Show respect.
Show some respect. After everything that happened in the last 4 years when he was president, all the problems he caused, including almost starting World War fucking III. You're right. Respect these nuts. He had it coming. Biggest douche in the universe. Not the biggest bitch in the universe. Her name is Karma.
All right, motherfucker. Let's get it on.
Bye, have a beautiful time.